The beautiful Sunday morning, and I want to welcome you guys to today. And we have very, very exciting football matches that we are hopeful will win. Okay. So what has been happening is, for example, yesterday, one game messed us up. What's happening is that um, there is a mistake we've been making, right? And a tiny switch, just something very tiny, needs to be adjusted. So we've quickly realized what needs to change going forward. So what happened was we were winning a lot during the Euro matches because with Euros, these bookmakers cannot fix. They're unable to match fix Euro matches. And they had a lot of losses during that period. And what they want to do now, what they are doing now is they have gone on to build alliances with these small, small clubs in Europe to fix games. If you guys realized, we don't even have a quality games available yet. So what has happened is we've quickly realized what the issue is, and we've put a fix to it. So starting today, we are very, very hopeful of success. That's one, and then two. From next week, we'll have the UEFA Champions League, Europa Conference League qualifiers beginning, and the week after next week, we have a couple of leagues resume. Some of these top leagues, at least the ones in the top 10 in Europe, will start resuming and they will be back with vigor, energy. And usually at the onset, there's very little match fixing until maybe after they have gathered enough points and towards the end of the season. So, we'll be able to get back on our grind and keep grinding out our 2+ odds daily victory, which this channel is known for. So, for those who have stuck around, I appreciate you guys and I'm going to reward you. It's a promise. I'll greatly reward you guys who have stuck around. There is no need to worry. There's no need to stress or to think that, okay, whatever money you have lost to these crooked bookies, you'll get back every penny. You'll get back every single money you have lost. It's a promise. You'll get it back. I'm promising you guys that 100%. So the first game we have is Beijing Guoan and Wuhan Towns. Beijing Guoan, fantastic club. 5 games. They haven't lost a single game. It's actually more than 5 games. I think 7 matches. They haven't lost a single game. You expand to 10 games, and they have only lost twice in 10 matches. Wuhan, 3 towns, 7 matches played, as you can see. 2 wins, 2 losses, 3 losses actually away from home. Not good. Head to head, their most recent head to head was 2023, and it ended in a draw. The reason this game will matter for Beijing Guoan is Beijing Guoan needs 3 points today to get into the top three, and anyone who finishes in the top three gets to play in their Champions League or their own version of the Europa League. They have the Champions League, they also have their own version of the Europa League, and this is something that should excite Beijing Guoan. 3 points today will take them into the top three. So the point I'm trying to make is this is a game Beijing will win or draw in 90 minutes. And the odd for this to happen is priced at 1.19. The next fixture is Molde Lillestrøm from the Norway League. So Molde is averaging 2.5 goals at home. As you can see, 5 out of the last 5 matches has produced 2.5 goals. They've scored in every single game they've played in their last 10 games, literally dating back to March. Lillestrøm away from home is averaging 2.5 goals as well away from home. Head to head shows that this fixture has produced goals every single time, 5 out of the last 5 times that they have played. Then you check their standings on the table, and Mode, as you can see, position 3. The teams in the top 2 are playing each other today. So what that means is one side is either going to win or lose, and that will give Mode an opportunity to reduce the point difference between the top 2 and them. So this is a game they will do everything to win and score a lot of goals in the process. So we are going with the option of over 2 goals for Mode, and the odd for over 2 goals for Mode is 1.19. 17. And it's over 2 goals, not 2.5 goals. There's a difference. If the game finishes with just 2 goals, you will get refunded. You don't lose the bet. If it finishes with two or more goals, then that bet wins. But if it finishes with just 2 goals, you have nothing to worry about. The next game is Bodo, Glimt, and Brann. So there's a reason I'm playing this game, and the reason is first, before we talk about Bodo Glimt's form, we need to look at the standings. So when you look at the standings, this is a game between the team that is position one and the team that is position two. Now, if Bodo Glimt loses to Brann, this second place team becomes first. If Bodo beats them, then Bodo would have gained additional points over them. So if this were a game where Bodo Glimt was playing a team lower than them, I would have been cautious. And I would have been scared of maybe match fixing and all that. But this is a game where bookies cannot match fix because this is a game between two strong teams playing for the same thing. So Bodo Glimt, and when you look at them, 5 matches played, they've only lost once, and that was actually in a cup competition in their last 5 games. So this loss was a cup game, not even in their league. Okay. You expand again, and their next losses came in club friendlies. Club friendlies. So in terms of league performances, since they resumed, they have been very, very excellent. And given that this is a game against their arch rivals, this is a game against a team that could potentially become number one on the table. They will do everything possible to pick a positive result. And head to head tells you the story. Bodo Glimt hasn't lost, or the last time they lost to this Brann was in 2019. Okay. So this is a game that is likely to end in a draw. But the point I'm trying to make is that the stakes are very high for Bodo Glimt. The stakes are very, very high for Bodo Glimt. And they want to do everything possible to pick a positive result in 90 minutes. So I'm going with a double chance for Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt cannot afford to lose this game in pursuit of their title. So a double chance for Bodo Glimt is priced at 1.35. And finally, from the Egypt, we have Zamalek and Ismaily. Zamalek has been quite excellent. It's interesting that their last 10 games, they only lost once. And this loss, I watched this game, was pretty shocking. Right? I think they underrated the team. And since that loss, they've gone on to win convincingly twice at home. This Ismaili game team isn't very strong. Granted, they've won twice away from home, but then you check their head to head, and the head to head shows that Zamalek has never lost to this Ismaili. And the reason why Zamalek needs to pick a positive result is because Zamalek has well over 6 outstanding matches to play. They have well over 6 outstanding matches to play. And what that means is that if they fail to pick a positive result today, their chances of qualifying or finishing in the top three will diminish. And this is a team that traditionally wins their league or at least finishes in the top three for Champions League. The Ismaili team, on the other hand, is position 13. They are not necessarily in a threatening position. They're okay for now. So the point I'm trying to make is Zamalek cannot afford to lose to Ismaili at home. They cannot afford to lose to Ismaili. So what am I going with? I'm going with a double chance for Zamalek. And the odd for his double chance is 1.20. So these are the matches we have for you guys. And I want to thank you guys so much for the support, for sticking around, understanding and knowing fully well that better days are ahead. We are just getting started. And once we begin winning massively, we have started winning massively. And it's going to continue for a long, long time. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.